Welcome back to another onlinedrummer.com Monday drum lesson. I'm Nate Brown. In this lesson, you'll need the sheet music called Echoing the Snare and Other Techniques Applied. You can get that at onlinedrummer.com. And for those of you that didn't see the video last week, I'm now taking Skype drum students. So you can check out the link below and get some information on Skype lessons. They're really awesome. And if you haven't noticed, I got a new kit. So thanks to the guys at D-Drum for sponsoring me with this drum kit. I'm still working out the tuning and all the different arrangements in here, so bear with me for a couple weeks while I perfect it. The echoing the snare technique is when you play a regular stroke and then you have a ghost stroke after it. Sounds like an echo. So in beat number 1, I just laid a foundational groove so you can practice that echo technique. Hit, then just kind of a drop. Number 2, I'm putting in some 16th note phrasing. So it keeps that same foundational groove, but it adds in some bass strokes. Now, if you're more beginner level, this might be tricky to do, but it's great, a great workout for that 8th note ostinato. Really builds your independence. Take it slow, little by little, and you'll get it. And in case you don't know how to count that, I'll do that slowly. 1 E and 2 E and E and. Notice that the right stick stays very consistent 8th notes the whole time. You really want to focus on that. 1 E, 2 E, and. I'll count that second measure. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and. Number 3 applies the open hi-hat technique, and this can be difficult, especially around count 3 of the second measure. You've got the open hi-hat on count 3, and the snare drum on the E, and naturally you want to close it with that E, but you've got to wait to close it with the bass drum. 3 E and. 3 E and. So I'll play that for you. Number 4 applies the and if you watch my lesson on throw a 4 at your throw an and at your 4, then you'll know what I'm talking about. Basically, you're just throwing in a low tom on the and of 4. Yeah, I didn't want to do this on every measure, so I only did it on the first measure. That way it's not so much of a repeating thing. And you might have noticed that I actually moved my left stick to the hi-hat when I hit the low tom. I could have moved cross stick this way, but I kind of get caught up, and it looks cooler when I open up like that, and you get a better hit. Number 5 uses the ostinato cheating from, I think it was 2 weeks ago, the easy ostinato cheating. And basically what that is, if you remember, you're playing the same rhythm, but you're moving that ostinato, which is just a repeating pattern, to different drums. So you'll see on 2 and, my right stick is going to play the high and then the middle, and then come back. So again, the pattern is still exactly the same what you played in number 4, or the rhythm is. You're just moving the stick to the high and to the middle. And I didn't do it on each measure because too much is too much. Number 6 applies the stopping short technique, and I just did it on the first measure here, same reason as in the other ones. And it does take out that low tom and the open hi-hat, but it's pretty cool. So I hope you enjoyed the lesson this week. You learned the echoing technique, and we used all the techniques from before to really build this groove into something that's pretty cool sounding. Don't forget to check out the link below to the Skype lessons. And we also have new song sheet music going up every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We've got a new transcriber, Steve Lay. He does some awesome transcriptions, and I'll put a link to his stuff in the video description. Until next Monday, keep drumming.